Hi, Fashion Dolls. It is Thankful Thursday, August 8th, and welcome to an all new episode of Style by Stevie. Our very special guest today is an actress and writer, and this is her very first time making her first debut here in the Dollhouse. And today's Girl Talk, we're going to be dishing on having a black woman as vice president and so much more in this amazing Girl Talk that we have planned for today for you guys. I'm super excited for today's special guest. She is a Dallas, Texas native, and I'm super excited to welcome her in the Dollhouse. I hope you guys all are doing wonderful and feeling great as well as I am. All right. So, without further ado, let me see. Yes, I had to cut my light up a little bit. There we go. There we are. Let me go ahead and send her this live so that we can add her and we can get this conversation started. Give me one sec. While we're waiting on everyone to get in here, I hope you guys all can see me. Can y'all all hear me? I need to know. I hope you all are staying safe from this hurricane Debbie out here. If you are in the South Carolina area or if you are in the Texas area, I know a lot of people have been deeply impacted by it, especially in the Florida area as well too. So make sure you guys are staying on top of your game, staying safe and aware and alert to what is going on. My goodness, it is super hot today. I hope you all are doing excellent. So without further ado, let's welcome our beautiful, extremely talented special guest for some girl talk here in the Dollhouse, Miss Tika G.
Hello.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hey, how you doing?
I am doing wonderful. Welcome to the Dollhouse. It is such a pleasure to have you here.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. I'm excited.
You are so welcome. So before we kick off this girl talk, how has 2024 been for you so far?
I'm gonna say it has been um filled with all type of surprises. I'm gonna say that. It's been
Yes, and
it's been good. I can't complain. I'm sorry.
you are an award-winning actress. I've watched some of your interviews and I'm just like captivated. And seeing you on the big screen, you've done so many things in your career, which we'll get into. But
Yes.
let's start from the beginning of your journey. Now, you were born and raised in Dallas, Texas. Am I correct?
Yes, triple D, triple D.
All right. How many siblings? How many brothers and sisters?
Oh, so I grew up with my brother. I have a brother, older brother, and a younger sister. But then on my dad's side, I have a brother and then three other sisters.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm the middle child with my brother and my sister.
So, at what age did you discover the passion for acting? And what did mama say? Because I always have to ask,
Uh-huh.
because when we get into the entertainment business or want to get into singing or acting or anything, our parents' first response are, no, you're going to go to school. So, what
Right.
did mama say?
Um. Well, I'm gonna say this. When I knew that I was like passionate about it was about age 10, and all
Wow.
I remember is that one of our musical directors, we were going to do a Christmas play, and I just wanted to have this chance. I always felt like I could do it, do this with acting and stuff like that, and entertaining. I love to sing, and so she just told me one weekend. She said, "Go." She said, "If you can go home this weekend and you can learn these lines," she said, "You come back." She said, "I'm gonna let you get this lead." So I actually had the lead. I came back, knew my lines, and I had the lead in the Christmas play. And we had to do like two shows. We had to do a day show at the school, and then we did a night show for the parents. And I mean, that was just like that's the most amazing feeling as a 10-year old. it was crazy. We had to do singing and acting, and so I think from there it just like stuck with me, and it felt good to be good at something. You know what I'm saying? Because I think as a kid you just try to figure out what are you good at.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of things that I went through, and I'm just good at it. And so as far as like with my parents and stuff like that, my mom she worked all the time and stuff, so she was supportive of anything that I wanted to do and stuff. But she didn't get to those younger ages. She didn't get to see me as much, doing those. She got to catch a couple like musicals and things like that. But I think she didn't realize how that I was actually good at it until like I got in like high school. Yeah,
Okay.
but never once has she ever like said, with mamas and stuff, they whatever make you happy, whatever make you
And
happy.
they
So that was
support the
her attitude.
process.
Yeah. Yes.
Now, speaking of acting in the beginning, you've also took acting training
Mhm.
under your acting coach, Teresa Bell. Tell us,
Yes.
what was that experience like?
That was like it was such a new experience because at the time, I was an adult then. When I came out of high school, I wanted to go to school and do acting and stuff. I jumped right into Richland, but the thing about it at Richland College, it was kind of like slow, and they were more theater based. And so once I really got serious, I was asking. I had a couple of actor friends, and I was just asking like, what's the best place to go to? Because like college is so expensive,
Yes.
and I just kept hearing this name, Teresa Bell, Teresa Bell. So what she does is you don't just get in her class, you have to audition for her class. And so I was just so nervous because I just didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what to expect. I had never did this before. And so I went in to audition for it. It was just me and her in there. And I went through the monologue that I did, and so afterwards I was just like standing there, and she was like, "Okay, I want you to do it again, and this time," and she gave me some directive to do, and I did it for her, and she was just like, "You're in."
Look at God. And
Yes,
from there on, your career has excelled. You were Giselle in feature films Heavy, which was in 2021.
yes,
You did Heavier
yes,
2023. You did the supporting role in films such as A True Christmas, which is
uh-huh,
2022. And then
yes,
you did Creep
yes,
this year,
yes,
2024. And
yes,
then we know you as Erica from the award winning TV series Smears. Now,
yes.
tell us, do you remember where you were when you got the call when
Mhm.
you were casted as Erica on this award winning series?
Wow. Whew, it was so much going on at that time. I just remember the director, her name is Alexis Monet, and just again, when I was in the audition, she wanted me to do it a different way, and it was just like the look in their eyes. You could just tell, like she was just giving me such good energy and such good vibes. So a lot of times, if they ask you to do it again, that's a good sign. And she gave me some pointers that she wanted me to do, and I guess I killed it for her because a few days later I did get an email, and I just was so excited because it was something so different. I got to do something a little different, kind of dig deeper into myself because Erica, if you get a chance, if y'all get a chance to check it out, it's on Amazon Prime, and I'm about in the fourth and fifth episode, but watch the whole thing because it's good. It makes sense. But yeah, Erica was just so passionate, and some of the views and things that she talked about, I like truly believe. About women empowerment.
Yes.
I'm big in my community too. As a black woman, a black person at that. So I'm very big on, I love my black people. I love my black people. So I was so drawn into that. I was just like, yeah, I want this. I want to do this. Yeah. So it's a lot of messages in that series. And so just to find out we was like winning awards, I like had no idea. Hey Ronson. You make sure to check him out.
He's,
Ronson is in Houston,
I think
Texas.
Ronson, we
Is
have
he coming
something
out?
scheduled. He's coming on the show. I think so. Yes.
Yes, that is one of my friends, mentor. We've shared a lot of different things. He has a book that's out. Yeah, so that's one of my guys right there. But yeah, I enjoyed Smear so much. It was so different. And girl, I did so much running. Do you know I did a lot of running in there? I had to do all this running in the park, right? And I'm like, it's cool. I was trying to get back into my workout mode anyway. Girl, I did so much running and up and down the hill. Do you know it didn't make it? It did not make it. I was like, where's the clips of me running?
It takes a lot out of you. And think about it. If you're on stage performing and having to do this every single night, it takes a lot out of you.
Yes. Yes, it does. It does. It's very much it's exciting, but I think that people don't understand. Like I think until I really just got into it, it's like that acting is hard work. Is tiring. Like you were saying, you have to. It's just about that passion. Like I will do. I did a play called A Few Good Men, and it was just the things with the rehearsals and oh my goodness, it's just so much. But each and every day I got up, I went back like a crazy person. So you got to be crazy to be an actor, okay, y'all?
And it's about range. You played a range of characters. Now, you said A
Yes.
Few Good Men. You played Lieutenant Commander Joanne Galloway. What was that
Yes.
experience like for you?
Well, I love Demi Moore. If y'all know her, Demi Moore, come on, one of the best to ever do it in the game. But I was so excited to do that role because I found out that no one of color ever actually did that role before.
Wow.
So that was exciting. We actually performed it in February, so it was Black History Month. It was a lot of things, and I'm just to be honest, the audience was predominantly white, and the feedback afterwards, it's so many things that you have in mind. So the feedback afterwards, once I joined, went into the lobby and got to talk to some of the audience and stuff like that.
Wow.
I mean, it was military people. If y'all don't know about Few Good Men, you can go watch the original with Demi Moore and Tom Cruise. They were all in it of the earlier days, but it was such an important part. It was an important part. I had to learn the terminology, the way that they walk, salute. It was no game, and so to have that audience out there, Navy, and Marines and stuff like that to watch you. They was already letting us know behind the scene. It was like, yeah, they're gonna be watching y'all, and they're gonna want to know if y'all are really, getting this down.
Stakes
so,
is high and the pressure is on.
Yes, I was so nervous when we were saluting because you have to make sure you salute right. Yeah, so that was just an amazing experience. I absolutely love that experience, and I'm going to talk about that experience for the rest of my life. That thing really it just whipped me into shape. It whipped me into shape, and I'm glad God blessed me with that opportunity.
Yeah. Yes, let me read some of you guys' comments.
Okay.
Shay Shay says, "Hi, Miss Stevie. I've missed the show." No, you didn't. We're
Yes.
just beginning. We're getting into her acting career and her roles. That's the topic. Shay Shay is also an actress. And Crene says to Tika G, "Hey, sis, hashtag your favorite homegirl."
That's me. Yes, that's one of my hashtags. I'm the favorite homegirl. I'm just one of them homegirls. You ain't, you're not gonna have too much trouble out of me. I'm chill. That's my personality. I'm very outgoing, and I just love, like I said, I love my community and my people and stuff like that. So I'm that homegirl that hey, let's get it done. Let's have fun. Let's lift each other up. So that's me.
And you remind me so much of one of my good girlfriends,
Uh-huh.
Chappelle Nicole. She's also an actress.
Yes,
And Chappelle is so laid back and down to earth. So when you get a minute, check
I
her out. I think you'll love
will.
her.
And you
Yes,
said
very down to
Chanel.
earth.
What was the name?
Chappelle Nicole.
Chappelle
Chappelle
Nicole.
Nicole.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Very
Awesome.
good actress.
Yes, I'm
Yes. And when
big
I
on that
tell
too.
you
But
range, yeah.
our
Go ahead. I'm
acting
sorry.
community. Yeah, we're gonna. I'm gonna make sure to check her out because I love to check in with other actors and stuff like that to
Yeah.
support each other.
And in this industry, you got to. Now, another thing is you studied theater at Richland College. What
Yes.
was that experience like for you to take courses in theater at Richland?
Yes. It was just it was so different because you come in and you think it's just gonna be kind of like high school because I took theater in high school too. But no, ma'am, no, ma'am. They want you to learn. You gotta, you gotta learn the books too. So we were doing all type of stuff, Shakespeare, and it was one on one. It was theater one on one. It was just it's something about those theater lights. It turns you on. So I enjoyed my time there. I got to meet a lot of people and a few people I actually did classes with there. I see them. They went on to do some things. So yeah. So shout out to them. Shout out to Richmond College.
And you went on to do so much more with your career, girl. I mean, you worked with Troy Rowland, who is
Mm-hmm.
one of the greats. He taught you so many acting techniques with
Mm-hmm.
multi-camera, studio. I mean, what was it like working with Troy? Because Troy is well known in this business in
He
the
is.
industry.
He is. And the thing about it is, he's so down to earth. I had no idea when I didn't know he had did so much in producing and directing and stuff. I found out he did stuff with Disney and
Yeah.
Hillary Duff and just a whole lot of people. So I'm glad I learned that afterwards, so I wouldn't be so nervous. Because you respect these people. These people have been out here. Troy has been out here doing it for I think 25 plus years, and it was just something about it that once I got in the class, um, he was just on me, and I just started to. I was thinking he didn't like me at first, like, but I guess that's just what the thing is that he just let me know, a couple days in one of my classes that I did with him for a week, and he was just like, he was like, I see that you have it, you got it. He was like, I don't know what it is, I don't know what, but it was a couple things that he was working with me one on one, and he was like, I don't know what it is. You're holding back something,
Mm.
and so when I dug a little deep to try to figure out what it is, what he was saying on that part, I think it is us as human beings. We don't want to we're being okay. I'm in the public, so I'm being judged.
Yeah.
I'm not very judgmental, but I know regardless, people judge you anyway. You know, so when it comes to my acting, I think at that time I was like concentrating on trying to get it so right that you can't do that. You have to let loose. You have to let loose, and whatever character that you're creating, let that person live. Let them be. You can't hold them back. And so I just love Troy so much for that. He reaches out all the time because he travels back and forth. He goes from here to California and Atlanta and stuff like that. So whenever he's coming in, he's dropping in to do the class. I just make sure to get with him and stuff like that. Just a wonderful talent, and I want to send a shout out to him too if he gets a chance to watch this. He was currently going through some health scares and illnesses and stuff like that. So just I just want to send my prayers and stuff. It looks like he's recovering.
Yes.
So that's good news. So he said when he recovers and stuff like he'll be back out. So if y'all know Troy, y'all send y'all prayers and stuff out to him, and well wishes because he's a wonderful guy, and I can't wait to get back in class.
Definitely. And you have some upcoming projects. You got King of Dallas, and then you got But I'm Married. So they both wrapped and have completed. Which project
Yes.
are you looking forward to coming out?
Oh, I'm looking forward to both of them. King of Dallas is so it's so different, and I can't wait till y'all see it. I had like a small role in it, but no role is really small. You know, everybody contributes to the success of the film anyway. But I actually learned about King of Dallas late, and when I learned about it, I just wanted to be a part of it. So I got to you know put a word in and got to the director, and he told me to come out. I was like, yay! So yeah, I mean, it's a whole. I'm talking about it's something so different. If you're talking about Dallas, like getting into the game and taking over, King of Dallas is one that is going to blow your mind, and you're gonna see why I wanted to be a part of it. So I'm hearing some buzzing that it may be a part two. I don't know, but
Stay
it will
tuned.
be streaming soon. So when it streams, I'll make sure to drop that for you. And then, but I'm married. Oh my God, that was so fun. Now we did get to we got to premiere that just a few weeks ago, I think. Yeah, a few weeks ago at the Look Cinema in Dallas, and we premiered that, and I was nervous. I was nervous. It was a new role, and I don't know. I try to change myself all the time. I don't never when you watch me, I don't want you to always see the same person. So that's what it is for me, is that I want people when they look at me, they don't see Tika. I want them to see whoever it is. So at that time I was playing I'm playing Ariel Jackson, and the feedback after the premiere, it was overwhelming. Like I really wanted to cry. Like I'm talking about overwhelming. Like the next couple of days, we sold out too. But the next couple of days, I just continue to get so many flowers, and just people just DMing me, texting me, man. And I was just like, I mean, out of my mind, because I'm like, dang, did I really, like? And so that will be streaming soon as well. So we'll make sure to get that out to you. Shout out Candace Renee. I see her in the audience. She was one of the leads with But I'm Married, and Corey Epsby, Tim Meadows, Latoya Brown. It's just gonna be an epic film, y'all. Dallas is doing their thing, and I'm so happy to be a part of this.
And look at the love that you're getting in the comments. C. Renee says
Mhm.
the feel of King of Dallas is something supernatural and unexpected coming out of Dallas. And she
Yes,
said that you killed it in But I'm Married.
thank you. Thank
And
you
a
so
big shout outs to
much.
my brother, the K Took Spot. Make sure you guys go and check him out. He's the host of the K Took Spot. And I
Okay,
was also on his platform. So make sure you guys please go and check him out. And she says that she's proud of
thank
you, Tika G.
you. That's my sus. Phenomenal actress, y'all. Please check Candace Renee out. Like I said, but I'm Married is going to be so crazy. Y'all gotta watch it. I'm not giving that away. Y'all gotta see it when it comes out. We're gonna blast it, so we're gonna make sure y'all get to see it.
And you got Tyrone Betters, who's in the cast. It's an all ensemble cast. And I've had Tyrone on the show. Pretty
Yes,
laid back, pretty down to earth dude. So I know he killed it in this film along with you. But this is a good cast.
yes,
When I'm looking
yes,
at it, I can't wait to see it.
yes. Shout out Tyrone Betters, Mr. Betters.
Absolutely. And my brother says that he's excited to see it too.
Yes,
Now, with so much things, I'm going to say that 2024 is definitely the year of the black woman.
yes,
Tika, we are about to eventually, fingers crossed, have a black woman as
mhm.
president. How do you feel about it? Do you see the shift that is happening for African American women all over the world in the entertainment business, and not just in the entertainment
Yeah.
business, but in the boardrooms, in the courtrooms, all over? Do you see the shift that is happening?
Yes, yes, absolutely. Let me tell you this. for one, it's always been about the Black woman. Um, nothing moves or shapes without the Black woman. Okay. Now I'm not gonna go too far with the history, but just know the Black woman is what that is. Okay. But yeah, the presence of the Black woman. I just we don't get enough credit. I don't know what this stereotype is that was put upon the world, that we're like difficult and whatever else. No,
Angry,
ma'am. Yeah, no,
bitter, aggressive.
no. I know so many women that are just they're killing the game. I'm a shout out to Kamala. Um, it's just I feel that she may get it. I feel like she may get it because it's just kind of a feeling that I get. But I know that we're up against the odds. But like you said, I'm talking about judges, even the community that I live in, police, firemen. Just I live in DeSoto, Texas, and it's just a beautiful thing. And my one of my best friend, sorry, she had to go to court. I won't say why. But the thing about it is, the pro about it is that she mentioned that the issue that she had a Black woman judge. And she said it was just her presence. She was just so, just so a queen like. And it was just like she just took everything that she was saying. It's like she listened. She didn't make no hasty decisions about, her situation and stuff like that. And I mean, I'm sorry, we just need that. We need more of us that understand us. And if you don't think that that's needed in your community, you are crazy. I'm very proud to say that my children have grew up in a neighborhood where we look like each other. They go to school. They look. It's just needed. It's just needed, and it's nothing wrong with being proud of your community. Whatever you are, be proud of your community. But sometimes it's like it's a problem when we say that we're proud Black people or a proud Black woman. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? We need more of that. We need to be proud of ourselves and proud of who we are and our skin color.
Absolutely. And one thing she said is we're joyful warriors or joyful
Yes.
fighters or something to that extent. And then there's been conversation of why does she smile too much? As much as, and I'm going to go back to
What?
Tika's point about Black women, as much as Black women we have endured in this country
Yes.
alone, what is wrong with the Black woman smiling and saying, hey, I'm here. I made it to this point in
Yeah.
my life?
Yeah.
Because the first Black woman to run for president was Shirley Chisholm.
Yeah.
And I said this yesterday with my guest Kenneth. I said that she never got the to see the opportunity that Kamala is seeing.
Yes.
So through Kamala, Shirley Chisholm will be that vessel.
Ye-
You see what I'm saying?
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. And it's been a lot of Black women that have actually paved the way for us. You know, so you got to think about it. Even the history of the woman. I don't even think. I don't know what do we got. Maybe 50 years women's rights. It's not that long ago if you think about it. It's not that long ago. So the progression of the woman is amazing. And so to look up, and the highest thing in the land, chief of the nation and stuff like that, we actually have a opportunity. It doesn't even matter if she doesn't make it. Like, and she Black, girl, come on, please forget about it.
And the press secretary is Black too,
Okay.
Karine Jean-Pierre. So I mean,
Yeah.
Black women are dominating
Yes.
2024. This is the year of the Black woman. And I see
Yes.
when they said smile, it confuses the enemy. Period.
Yes.
And what I think the other opponent, Domingo Mussolini,
Mm.
I think he's terrified. His fear has always been powerful
Yes.
women. And when you got a Black woman that is in power,
Yes.
you you're in danger
Yes.
because you know she's going to make the right decision. You
Uh-huh.
know she's going to make the right
Mm.
decision. And I think with him,
Mm.
he didn't want to debate her. Now it's came out that the date for the debate is officially set for September 10th. It's going to be on
Oh.
ABC.
Okay.
and I reported it in my story. So before he was backpedaling on debating her, but
Mm.
we know why.
Okay.
Because she's a black woman, she's in
Yeah.
power. But the thing that got me is people were questioning whether she's black, she's not black enough, and that is things that black women go through
Mm.
in the black community. Is she black enough? Is she dark enough? Is she light
Mm.
enough? Is her hair texture a certain
Yeah.
way? And that's a whole conversation in that. But those are just some of the things that I've seen her
Yeah.
experience from other people, and it's our own people.
Yeah.
So we have to work
It's
together these next few
ridiculous.
weeks,
It's
right?
ridiculous, and I don't know if people even agree with me, but it is what it is. Anything black, it don't matter if it's a drop of black. You're black. Period. It doesn't matter because we can go pick apart. We first of all, our ancestors, because of how we were mostly our ancestors were here, and all that stuff that went on with slavery. Um, it's evident that we may all have different things in us because of that. I'm a black woman, but I do know that because of my bloodline, I have different things in my bloodline. But that's the reason why when it's mixed with black, the color changes is because it's dominant. So it doesn't
Pretty
matter. So
much.
y'all can go through and try to say all these things about this woman. The woman is a black woman. Period. It doesn't matter. And so I'm not. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really big with politicians and stuff like that. I'm not really big on that. But I am interested in see what what's going to be said. I definitely
Yes.
would tune in to that debate because I feel like it's going to be good. And
You guys
I
know
just
I'm
heard about
styling.
her who she's taking for her vice president. I just
Tim
heard.
Walls, yes.
Yes. Yes. So I'm interested.
And what I love about Tim Walls is that he also took part into the Crown Act. And we know that as black women, when we go, and Tika,
Yes.
when you go on set as a black woman,
Mhm.
hair texturism is a thing.
Yes.
Because we've heard them not having stylists on set
Hmm.
to be able to style our
Yes.
hair or ethnic hair.
Yes.
He also took part into that as well too, to
Hmm.
sign it so there was no hair discrimination,
Yes.
locks, braids, any hair
Hmm.
texture. And we know that as black women and as black people, we have a variety of hair
Yes.
textures.
That's
You're going to
right.
have someone who's going to have 4C
Hmm.
hair. You're going to have someone who's going to have 3A hair. And we know
Uh-huh.
that there's a whole conversation surrounding what is good hair, what is bad hair.
Right.
You it,
Yeah.
Good healthy hair is good hair.
Yes.
To end all of that, healthy
Yeah.
hair.
When I hear my nieces and stuff like say stuff like that, I always correct them when they like, oh yeah, she has good hair. No, ma'am, you have good hair too. All you have to do is take care of your hair. That's not just because it looks a certain way. It doesn't mean it's good, baby. Because I've seen some good looking hair with all type of mess. So yeah, it's about what you said about how you take care of yourself and how you keep yourself healthy.
And another one of your Texas natives, you know what I'm about to say. She's from Houston, Texas. She is the queen, Queen B, Beyonce. They
Yeah,
gave her so much
I know.
backlash
I seen that.
when she dropped the video. My
Yeah,
thing is this, like, y'all don't believe that black women can grow long, healthy hair.
yeah,
I
that
mean,
was
look at
crazy.
Gabrielle Union.
Yeah, that was crazy. I didn't. I was new on that information. I was like, what is going on? So you mean to tell me they've been saying that's not her hair? Because I seen her, going through it and stuff like that. I'm just like, okay. Yeah, we know Beyonce been having hair. When we start this? But I mean, I don't know what it is. It's crazy. We don't get no grace. But the year of the black woman, this is gonna change history, and we're gonna keep on going, we're gonna keep on pushing, and we're gonna keep on
Yes.
succeeding regardless of what anybody try to bring against us. So
Now, how do you feel about black women? And I think she's from your state as well, to Jasmine Crockett. I'm pretty sure you've seen the video. If you
mm,
know, you know. If you've not seen the video of her gathering Miss Marjorie on the floor, beach blonde, bad built, butch body, Miss Jasmine Crockett.
oh
When
my
I
goodness.
tell you,
Oh
yes,
yes, I know what that is. Okay. Yes. Oh yes, she did gather her. I that that botch body, that's what rung a bell in my head.
She
Yes.
wrote that down, y'all. She wrote it down because she really wanted to say the other word, but she wrote that all down. That's what she told Joy Reid. And Joy Reid was like, okay, so black women, we understand each other.
Yes.
So she couldn't say what she wanted to say because she was on the floor, but she said the 6 B's. When I
Uh-huh.
tell y'all, Jasmine gathered her right there effortlessly.
She did. Yes, gracefully.
She is the
Yes.
truth, C. Renee. When I tell you, because this is like, how dare you? We know what you
Yeah,
meant because
I don't
black
know why
women.
that woman made that comment. I was just, and that's what trips me out. We're supposed to be in a professional setting, and but you see how much she wanted to insult her so bad. Like you couldn't even. It's crazy. I don't know what it is. That's why I said what I said in the beginning. It's always been about the black woman. We are the most. We're intimidated. And just all these different things. People just want to. Women, they do. I mean, they get on these tables and they want to look like us and stuff like that. But I mean,
Kim
hey.
Kardashian.
Yes, and then the crazy thing about that is, why are they trying to reverse all this stuff now? I was like, baby, just could have kept your natural body. But I don't know. I guess it's tough. We naturally have these different things, so it's tough to carry around all that booty. I'm pretty sure.
And now like she just said, they're trying to reverse it. They're trying to take it away. They want our jazz, but they don't want our blues, Tika.
Yes,
Black women are the
that's right.
blueprint.
Yes.
And you're a curvy woman. I'm a curvy woman. Queen
Mm.
Latifah her name fits perfectly. She's a queen.
Yes.
When she walks into a room, she oozes queen confidence.
Yes.
That's what white women
Yes.
want. They want our jazz, but
Yes.
not our
That's
blues. They don't
what it is.
understand the struggles of what it takes to be a black woman and look like a black woman, because we get picked apart easily.
Yes.
It was Glorilla. I was watching Glorilla, and Glorilla said this: they will pick you apart. Everything has to be perfect when you're going out. And you understand, Tika, you're on set as an actress.
Yes.
Hair, makeup, everything. And both of us are women here. So when she said 2 minutes, I wouldn't go on without her. Because I understand. This is like a sister right here to me. Another sister telling another sister, hey girl, give me like 2 minutes. And I didn't go on without her. And then she said, is it going to be on IG? I messaged her right after I was done with hair and makeup. So if it's another woman coming on the show, I understand that.
Right,
now,
that's right.
man, they just going to have to wait a little bit longer. My male guests, I'm sorry. They get it. They understand. They're just like, take as much time as you need.
Yes.
And even in the household, I grew up with sisters and I have a mom. So my mom spends time in the bathroom. We literally have to separate times, whether it's doing our hair, makeup, whatever.
Yes.
So we understand.
I'm glad I'm the only woman in my household. I'm the only woman. I used to, my nieces lived with me at one point in time. My stuff was always missing. I just used to be mad, like, oh my God. But my husband and then I have 3 sons. I don't have to worry about them in my stuff, taking of my stuff. I have my space in our master bedroom and a bathroom, and yeah, I'm so glad I don't have to wait and stuff like that. But because it's just so much. It's so much to be a woman.
And like Glorilla said, an eyelash, a tooth can't even be out of place. Everything has to be perfect when you come on. So fellas, they can just walk out there and put on a t-shirt and a pair of jeans. For my male viewers, it's easier for you, but for women, we have to have everything from the nines.
Yes.
So every interview consecutively, I can say I have transformed my look. I don't stay the same. Yesterday I had curly hair. Today it's a little different texture. So I'm always changing my look.
Yeah, we worry about it. We do. I feel like we shouldn't. We shouldn't have to worry about it, but unfortunately we do, because it's so much, and then especially like you were saying, I'm curvy. But I just my body has transformed so much. And I'm in this point in my life now that I'm loving, I'm loving who I am, because I get comments so much about, like,
Yes. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. That was mine.
Okay. But yeah, I was just saying, I get comments so much on just different things, and especially like doing heavy. Heavy was one of those ones that was a that was purposely done. A curvier woman, this this handsome man, he eligible bachelor and stuff like that, and just he wanted this woman because he loved her and liked her for her, and so I was very proud to play a role like that, and yeah, I got hella DMs about that. Oh my God, a thick chick
I
is the
feel
lead, and
represented.
yes, yes, at the time I didn't know it was such a big deal. I didn't, I just didn't because you don't think about that. You just playing a role, but it was important, and so I just have to say with that particular role, it did build my confidence. If you look at Heavy when it first comes on, I'm in a bra, and that was like I can't believe some of the stuff I can't believe I did in there, but it was liberating. It just was. It just and to this day, I just if I decide to watch it sometimes, I'm just like, wow, I just can't believe I did that. I can't not believe I did that. But I need to do that for me too. To be proud of my skin, my shape, all of that type of stuff. I gotta celebrate us thick chicks.
Yes, and you said skin. We know colorism is a thing, but
Yes.
when Homegirl picked apart Jasmine on the part like your eyelashes, we know black women,
Yes.
we are the biggest consumers of
Yes, we are.
eyelashes and all
Yep.
of these beauty things out here to enhance our beauty.
Uh-huh.
But she said when she went back on the other side, people like we were sick of her. The Marjorie, we're sick of her. Like
Yes.
we love her, we love your lashes. We think they're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Black women, again, as Tika said, are the blueprint.
Yes.
The aesthetic of us, from the baby hairs to
Mm-hmm.
everything.
Yes.
Y'all want our features.
Right.
And what we are also seeing as well too is women of the other ethnicity,
Mm-hmm.
yes, yes,
Uh-huh.
go out here and try to get foundation shades that are a tad bit
Right.
darker to make
Right.
them look like our skin tones. Let me tell you something about melanin. Melanin is so powerful.
Right.
Melanin is
Right.
so beautiful because we come in an array of colors.
Yes. Ain't it a beautiful thing? Yes, and that's one of the things I'm proud of is that when I'm working with these different women, especially like Heavy and Heavier, um, we when we took pictures and you just you don't notice it at the time, but when I look back, I'm like, gosh, look at these beautiful women, man. I mean, all shades and tones, and I mean, beautiful, and then just talented, smart, because the colorism thing of I went through that when I was younger too. When it was dumb. It was dumb, but that's something that's programmed into us that the lighter skinned girl or the woman and stuff like that, or they're better or they look better or just all crazy stuff. I found out that is something that goes on in the Hispanic community too, and I did not know that. I did not know that. That is crazy to me. But they are the same way. If you're lighter, you're supposed to be more better, pure, stuff like that. It's a crazy thing. So I was glad to know that wasn't just a thing that was just going on in the Black community. But it's a crazy thing. But yes, we went through that. And so just to be a darker skinned woman like myself, growing up and stuff like that, you think that you want to be a light skinned girl and stuff like that, but I wouldn't change who I am. I'm glad I went through all the things that I went through, and I love being me. I'm so proud to be me, and I wouldn't change myself for the world.
And I'm so glad that you are here surviving to tell that story because colorism, it is deeply programmed in the black community and it
Mhm.
started during slavery.
Yes,
We would have lighter skinned slaves in the house, darker skin in the
yes,
fields. And now we're seeing that. You guys remember the film School Days.
yes, yes,
There was a whole
yes,
conversation surrounding that. Remember the Jigaboos,
yes.
and then the other one with Jasmine Guy and Tisha Cap. Like
Hmm.
there was a whole conversation around texturism as well as
Hmm.
colorism, and we also see it within certain television programs. I can give you one, and Tika, you know where I'm about to go. Y'all don't kill me, don't eat me up, don't cancel me for this. It was a great sitcom, but
Uh-huh.
Martin had
It
colorism in it,
did.
y'all. Because
Yeah.
look at the way he admired and treated
Yes.
Gina versus Pam. And then you
Yes.
had darker skinned women who were in the audience because Martin taped live on Fox. Like
Uh-huh.
we had In Living Color,
Uh-huh.
and then you had Rock, and then you had
Oh,
Martin. They
oh
all
my
Living Single too.
goodness.
They
You brought some stuff
all
back.
Yes, they all taped live, and I mean,
Yes.
you could literally hear the audience laughing,
Yes.
stomping their feet in the
Uh-huh.
stadiums, laughing at Martin because of the jokes. And then they wanted him to say certain jokes to Tashina Arnold or Pam on the show. He was
Mhm.
like, "No, I'm not going to say that to
Right.
her. I'm not going to say that." So
Right.
kudos to Martin for
I
taking a
know,
stand and saying,
right.
"No, I'm not
Yes.
going to do that."
Yes. It was and that's the thing about it. That's why I said like they paid the way for us because it was so much of that type of stuff going on. And yes, you're absolutely right. When you go back and you look, that was going on all the time on all the TV shows, whether we really kind of knew or not. But when you go back, even like A Living Color, Maxine Shaw, where she was on there.
Living Single.
Um, yes. Oh, Living Color. Yes, Living Single. When she was on there, you could see that okay, for some reason, when she was the darker skin, but then she had like locks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
She was a little bit more. What was her? She was more edgy. It was just she was totally different, and it had to do with her. I feel like they did that on purpose because of her skin tone and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But she did represent a lot for us. Yes. Okay, so she said Aunt Viv. Yeah, the
Janet
Fresh
Hubert.
Prince.
Yes.
Yes. A lot of the shows they always had like the lighter skin, the mom or something, or the wife. They were always kind of like lighter, and then the kids they might have been a little mixed or stuff like that. It was a lot of that going on, but the thing about it is they did that because it was supposed to be like more appealing. So I just have to say when I see certain things that with and they're celebrating it and they show us that the darker skinned people, I get excited. I get excited to see the lead roles, like stuff like Viola Davis, Angela
Yes.
Bassett. I love to see them when they put us show us in different lights and stuff like that, and they give us a chance to shine. I love it. I get so excited.
Now, for me, the two shows that really celebrated black women of a darker hue and women of all hues was Issa Rae's Insecure and then
Okay.
Girlfriends with Tracee
Yes.
Ellis Ross.
Yes.
Because you had four different women on Girlfriends, you had four different
Mm-hmm.
women from four different walks of life, four different skin tones. They did not all look the same
Yes.
because black women, we're not a monolith.
Right.
And I remember one time on the news when Aretha Franklin passed away,
Mm-hmm.
you might fall out laughing at this girl, but when I tell you they put a picture of Patti LaBelle up on the news talking about this is Aretha, I'm like, not all black people look
Oh my
alike.
God.
How could
I
y'all
never knew
get that
that.
mixed up?
Oh my God. And they don't look alike.
And then it
What?
was Gayle King and Robin Roberts. They did that to them too.
Yeah.
Like, not all black women are monolith. We're black women, but we don't all
Yes.
look alike. We have different hair textures. We have different features. One woman is going to have
Ooh.
almond-shaped eyes. The next woman is going to have a different eye shape.
Mm-hmm.
The next woman is going to have high cheekbones. I have big lips. I have a big nose. So
Yeah.
everybody's features is going to be different. But how could y'all
Aretha
mix Aretha
and
Franklin?
Patty. Oh, I know Patty was hot. I know she was hot. And Aretha Franklin do not play that. I cannot believe they did that. I've never seen it. I'm gonna go check and see if I can find that clip because I guarantee someone probably got it on YouTube. Oh my gosh.
Uh,
That is crazy.
Hilarious. I fell out like, what? But they even do that to the
Yes.
Asian people too. They
Yes.
say all Asians look alike, and it's just like, no, everybody has their own identity, their own style, different hair color, different eye shape, whatever. Everybody's a different person. So even as it pertains to black women, we're not a monolith. You're
Mm-hmm.
gonna see one woman, and I mean, I look more like my mom than anything. My mom
Yes.
just knocked on the door a few minutes
Yeah.
ago. I look more like her than anything.
Yeah.
So C. Renee said, well, as what about the Asian? Yeah. Well, in some cases, yes. You have some, I mean, if it's a twin or
Yeah.
so, yes.
It's
But
and the thing about it is features like you were just mentioning. So I'm like a darker skin of my mom. My mom is actually like very light skin, and I pretty much look just like her. I got her face, but she's like a light skinned woman. And it's just, that's all it is. We share features, but everybody totally looks different. Yeah.
I have siblings. I have 4 brothers and I have 2 sisters. Everybody looks one more like my dad and then more like my mom.
Yes.
Me and my brother look more like my mom than anything, but me and my brother look identical.
Yeah. Wow.
So a lot of people get us mistaken for twins, and I'm just like, yeah, everybody has their own personality. When you have siblings, when you're growing up with a lot of siblings, you're going to have a lot of different personalities.
Yes.
And everybody's going to look more like anything. So even with me, I get it a lot. They say, oh my God, you little Jeannie, because my mom's name is Jeannie, like I do in Jeannie. So you little Jeannie. So even when I post pictures, I'm just like, can I have my own face, please? Like, I get that I look like my mom, but my mom is her own person. I'm my own person, but we do look alike and we do sound alike. And K-Tooks can vouch for that because he's spoken to my mom on the phone and he knows exactly what she looks like because I posted a pic of her. But we look exactly alike. And then I know a lot of people hate it when you go out. It's just like, you look so much like your mama. How's your mama doing?
Yeah,
they mistake you for
especially
your mom?
now, like people that knew me like in school, my school days. One of my friends she just said that a couple days ago. She was like, "Girl, you looking like your mama." And I told her the same thing. Sue, you look like your mama too. But I guess in a little way, we just a little by little, we kind of, hey, thank you, mama. Shit, my mama is pretty.
All the genes, we get all of their genes. And the thing is, with black people, we age backwards. You mentioned Angela Bassett and Viola Davis. Black doesn't crack.
Yes. Shout out to the Leos. My birthday is in, what's today? The 8th. My birthday is in 2 days. Yay. Yes. I feel so young. I do.
It's the aging backwards, and it's just like, you look at Angela Bassett. Have y'all seen her body?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Her arms, her everything. And yes,
Ashanti.
Your birthday is in 2 days.
Okay, let me see. Ashanti. Oh my gosh. Wow. Maya. I just recently seen Maya. LaToya Luckett. Of course, Beyonce. Like you said, like I just be like, oh, I just want to be like y'all when I grow up. I'm talking about bad.
And Patti LaBelle is 80 years old. She's out here looking like she's in her 40s.
I would
like. What is the secret to the fountain of youth?
You don't really think about it, but yeah, I would never even thought she was 80. That is crazy. It's a lot of
Diana Ross is another one too.
Who?
Diana Ross.
Diana Ross, yes, ma'am. Oh, yes, Diana Ross. I just thought about her. Oh my God. And then
why
Tracy,
is it that black
Ellis
women
Ross,
we can stay so youthful? Yeah.
I don't know. We're gonna ask God about that one day.
Yes.
We are his people.
Listen, black women, it is something in the melanin that is so power. Yes, Miss Opal Lee is another one.
Yes.
And the late Cicely Tyson, if she was still here. She
lived
all the way up until 99. I'm just
paradise.
like, what is in the water to make these women stay so young and youthful looking? Vanessa Williams, Diane Carroll.
Yeah.
Like, backwards.
I seen you have Vanessa Williams on the show. Oh my God. I was like, oh my God. One of the
girl, when I tell you, I was so nervous when I did that interview with her. I wanted to pass out. She opened those beautiful blue eyes and she said, "Hey, how you doing?"
I seen the some of the clips, and I was nervous for you, and I wasn't even on the live. I was like, Vanessa Williams. Oh my God! So congratulations to you. Oh my God, it's so major. So
Miss
major.
America.
I would have loved to talk to her. Man.
She ages backwards.
Yes.
I'm like, what is your secret? I asked her that in the interview. I said, what is your secret?
Yes.
And she said, I use a lot of serums. I use a lot of oils, baby. We got to protect the melanin in our skin. Yes. Sunscreen and serums is a must for black women for us to stay youthful. And so Angela Bassett, I look at her.
Sunscreen. you know, because I have my own belief about like the sunscreen thing. But you know, more of my big sis, they're you know, they let me know, hey, you know, wear some sunscreen and stuff like that. It's a couple of things I do, my little beauty secrets. I don't really put things on my face. Um, I do more like I do sometimes I do like a bucket of ice. I might do like a bowl of ice, and I will hold my face in there as long as I can, pretty much. Cold showers are good too, you know, just good for the blood. Um, one of my grandma's beauty secret, Vaseline. I love Vaseline. I got my nieces and stuff and them doing it. But people ask me about my skin. I really just don't do a lot to it. I'm more of like a more natural thing with my face. But yeah, like I'll do like some lemons too. And now I have some scrubs. I won't do the scrubs that much, but I may do them maybe once a month or something like that. But I feel like just as much natural as you can be, that's what retains, you know, some of that hold and stuff like that. So, but I will be getting me some sunscreen.
And there are a black owned sunscreen company that's Black Girl Sunscreen, and they sell it in
Okay.
Target, and a black woman owns it.
Okay.
And you guys are spilling your beauty secrets in the comments. Welcome, Nurse Shula. Who or me says my daughter uses raw shea butter and
Mm,
virgin coconut oil. Listen, coconut oil is the #1 go-to for beauty.
yes.
And my God, when I tell you you can use it as an emollient on your body,
Hmm.
you can use it to take your makeup off, and it makes a great hair conditioner as
Yes.
well too. So my
Yes.
mom, she swears by that.
And they said, and I was hearing more like it's better to use like the bars instead of the liquid or something like that. I
Yeah.
just recently was researching something like that. I guess the more raw is more better.
Shea butter, cocoa butter, that those are things that keep us youthful, that keep our skin
Yeah.
rejuvenated, because they say your hands age first. And then as
Yes.
you get older, I'm in my 30s, I'm 30 years old.
Yeah, I'm in my
So
30s
as you
too.
get older, you know, things start to shift, start to change. It's just okay. Like my mom, even with her, she's like, okay, what can I do for these dark circles? She's always asking me, because
Hmm.
I know I'm the beauty expert. I'm always trying different beauty trends and things.
Hmm.
And she's like, what can I use for my dark circles? And she's always picking up something she finds. I'm just like, I don't need to tamper with it. So it was Maybelline makeup one day, and it said something about age rewind or something. You guys have seen
Yeah.
it. So I gave it to her. I said, I don't need it. And Monica said this, Monica, the singer, she said, don't tamper with what doesn't need to be
Right.
tampered with.
Yes.
If you're in your
That's what
30s,
it is.
don't
Yes.
don't go out here and buy no anti-aging
That's
cream or no
right.
wrinkle serum or nothing. Wait till you get like up in your 50s and up
Hmm.
and years later. That's what that's
Right.
for. But if
That's
you got
right.
youthful skin, serum is the way to go.
Yeah, and I've seen, and that's what the thing is. Like some of these celebrities have already messed with their face, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, and now I think it's now they're more trying to. They're older now. With like you said, if they wanted to get a little touch up or something, it should have been done now. But
Yeah.
now they're looking even more older, and then they're trying to continue to fix that to look youthful. It's a mess, and I think that's one of the biggest things. Like you know, talking with my mom about stuff like this is that just leave your stuff alone. And like
Don't
this
tamper
lady
with it.
just said in the audience about hot water, just simple, simple.
And another thing, Botox for my young people out here that are going out here getting Botox. It's supposed to fill. Yes, I get it for collagen, and sometimes it works for
Yeah.
migraines, but don't overdo it. Again, don't mess your face up, because once you set it and it's permanent, it's permanent.
Yeah.
Cosmetic
Yeah.
surgery, I'm not opposed to it. Do your thing, do you,
Hmm.
but don't
Yeah.
tamper with what does not need to be tampered with. If you are
Right.
like in your 30s or in your 20s, just age naturally,
Ye-
gracefully, you know.
Yes. Yes.
And
I
I know as
agree.
black
Stress.
women,
He said,
yes, stress can make you
stress.
old.
Yes. I'm big on that, and just going into my like my new year, my for my birthday in a couple days, my new year. I just, which each year that I'm given, I try to do that. I just try to stress. I try not to stress. I try to
Yes.
just find things. I like going to the gym. I love swimming. Um, walking, just all these things I try to connect with to just to relieve stress. So whatever you can do that makes you happy and feel good and stuff, y'all just do it, and just find those stress relievers, because that would help you with aging too. Um, yeah, because I hate stressing. I hate being in a dark
And
place.
it wears you down. You start to see it because you are what you feel and what you eat. It starts to
Yes.
reflect on the outside, ladies, and you feel it.
Hmm.
And people be like, "Oh my God, why do you look so like you look like you've gotten older?"
Yes.
And the thing is, you don't need to tamper with what doesn't need to be tampered with or stress. And that's
Mm.
another thing. Exercise. We've seen Monique in the gym. We've seen
Yes.
Angela Bassett and Viola Davis in the gym, especially when Viola did The Woman King.
Hmm.
When I tell y'all,
Mm.
I have never seen this woman train like never before. Like
Oh
she
my God.
trained
Killing
for
it.
this character.
Yes, killing it.
And you mentioned running in the beginning. That was the first thing that
Yes.
came to my mind was Viola Davis
Yes.
in that gym.
Yeah.
Did y'all
And
see her abs?
I don't know if oh yes, ma'am. But I don't know if y'all got to see the reading. If y'all haven't seen the reading with Monique, same thing. Like she had to all that moving around. I was like, man. And it's amazing. Like that's why I said, like, with acting, it's so much more. Like it's not just standing around and stuff like that. You got to get it. You turn into these people, like, for real. So training and all of that type of stuff goes into these characters. Practicing. So yeah, I was so when I seen Monique in the reading, I was like, you go girl, you go girl.
She looks amazing.
She did her thing. Shout out Monique. Yes, for real.
Her, Viola, and
Yes,
Angela, they stay
Angela.
in the gym.
Yes.
Angela, you go all the way back to What's Love Got to Do with
Mhm.
It. Did y'all see her body, her arms, how toned they
Yes.
were?
Yes. She did not play. She was serious about that role. And if you go and look, if you look into Tina Turner, she did look like that. Tina was fit too, and she
Her
continued to be
legs.
fit. Yes, them legs. Let's clap it up to Tina's legs. Yes,
She
ma'am.
was a beast on
Yes.
stage performing. It was one performance where she got up, literally, it was sky high on top of this like railing. All right, Nurse Shula, thank you, baby.
Thank you.
And she climbed up to the top of this, like, you guys remember the performance. She was dressed in white.
Uh-huh.
Legs
Yes.
were amazing.
Yes.
And I've seen her, she just do a little two-step with her
Hmm.
legs and her pumps or whatever.
And the
So Tina's
pumps.
legs,
Yes. Yeah.
effortless.
Yes, it is. And they put in that hard work, and so I have more films coming, and that's one of my goals too. I really want to get fit. I want to get in the best shape of my life. So I am in a new journey. I'm trying to eat more clean. So I'm trying to do more, like, just less processed. I've been doing my juicing in the morning and stuff like that. I just want to feel good, so I can give y'all the best performances when I'm doing these characters.
And that you are, girl. That you are. I had such a great conversation with you. We could keep going all day, you
I
guys.
know.
But I can't keep her. And I hope you ladies, for my ladies out there, um, as black women, it's imperative that we take care of our health because we know there is a high infant mortality rate. Black women, we have the most issues. So it's imperative that you take
Yes.
care of your bodies, ladies. Your bodies is your temple. And
Yes.
more than ever, we're seeing what's going on with the disparities of them overturning so many things that can be effective to black women, queer people, so many things. But black women are mainly the key ones that are going to be effective. Diabetes is a thing within the black community. So I'm glad you touched on that, Tika, because my brother has diabetes, my father
Mm-hmm.
has it, my mom has it, my grandmother has it, and I'm seeing them
Yes.
having to check their blood sugar
Yes.
with this little monitor and
Yes.
stick their finger. But now they have new ways of doing it. So
Yes.
we have to make sure that we are taking care of our bodies. So I'm glad that you touched on eating clean,
Yes.
because what you eat is a reflection of you.
That's right.
And
Right.
who was it? It was somebody who said something about drinking lots of water. Angela Bassett, I think she said it. Drink lots of water. We
Yes.
got to stay hydrated, especially during these summer months, because the heat has will drain you. When I
Mm-hmm.
tell you, and I'm in South Carolina, so
Uh-huh.
I know firsthand this heat will drain you.
It
So my
will.
mom, she drinks Aquafina, a whole case of Aquafina. She will go
Yes.
through it. She
Yes.
loves Aquafina.
Yeah,
I don't care what kind of
I
water
love
it is.
spring
Yeah.
water. That's my
Mm-hmm.
favorite water to drink. I love me some good spring water. But yes, like you said, stay hydrated. Because I've felt myself dehydrated before. And it's such a bad feeling. So I love me some water. I keep me some water. I keep yeah, you gotta get that in there. And that also that's a good thing again with skin too. Helps with your
And
skin
it
too. So
shows when you
mhm.
when you make makeup, and I've seen you glammed up and you look amazing in your makeup. She's fresh face. I'm out here all
Yes.
dolled up, but you it shows even through your makeup. And who was it? It was Rihanna. She says when you take care of your skin, because we've seen her without makeup.
Hmm.
Rihanna says when you have a good skincare regime, when you drink lots of water, when you take care of your
Hmm.
skin, your makeup will look flawless.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
you will see it. You will glow whenever you're taking your pictures. It shows. So water is the key to staying hydrated. A lot of people take vitamins too. My mom, she swears by vitamins. She takes the hair, skin, and nail ones,
You're right.
and those help a lot as well too for women. So it's
Yes.
imperative that, ladies, that we take care of our bodies, and because they are our temples.
Yes, that's right. That's right. That's what it is.
And for
Yes.
my fellas out there too, we can't forget about you. We see y'all
Yes.
in the gym.
Yes,
We see y'all
we
out
see
there.
y'all. We see y'all black men.
Yes, but Tika, Ernie Hudson, girl, when I tell you, did you see that man from Ghostbusters, Ernie Hudson?
Yeah.
Incredible body. I'm like, and
I'll be
he still
I'm
looks the
telling you.
same.
I just can't believe it. And I just got through watching the Shay Shay interview with LL Cool J. Oh, I'm like
Him,
LL. Woo! He really
LL,
fit.
Wesley Snipes, they all look. Method Man is another one too.
Yes. Yes. Woo.
Did y'all see him at Essence? The
He
women in
took
there,
didn't he take his shirt off?
girl, yes. He lifted his shirt and the women almost passed out in the audience.
I was like, why is that man showing out? Why is he showing out? But
And
look,
he's a beast in the
I'm
gym.
not
Y'all have
mad at
seen the
him.
workout videos.
No, he has workout videos.
Yeah, Method Man stays in the gym.
Yeah,
If
I will be going to
not
check
him, then
him out.
Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates is another one too. He stays
Yes,
in the
Kevin
gym too.
Gates. Oh yes, oh my God, he's fully like transformed his body, and he was another person that I always heard that he talks about eating clean.
Yeah.
Like man, it just transformed your body. So I'm looking forward to my journey. I'm trying to get
Who of
fit.
me says Method Man is mine. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Hey, ABC, that man is fine. The women in the car audiences are agreeing to Method Man when he lifted his shirt, and then they also had him on the cover of Essence too,
Yes.
and he was showing the
Yeah.
abs. Usher is another one that looks good. Usher is. It's just like the staying power. When he first came out, he
Yeah.
still looks the same. It's
Yes,
just
they
like,
do.
what
Yes, shout out to
is it?
them. I'm gonna tell y'all, Method Man. I've been liking Method Man. I remember him as a teenager, a young teenager, about probably like 13, 14. I've been having a crush on Method Man. When back in the day when he was with him and Redman were
Wu
a
Tang.
duo.
Yep.
Yeah, and he didn't really show his body and stuff then, but I don't know. It's something. He's just a good looking man. He's a good looking man, and he's just coming to his self and stuff. And man, that's why I said, wow. Like I'm proud of our people. I'm proud. He's doing so good. His acting and stuff like that. So I'm just so proud of them.
And yeah, fellas, we had to include y'all in the conversation. It wouldn't be girl talk if we didn't include y'all in the
Right.
conversation, fellas. So yes, Method Man, we had to give him his flowers because there are videos of him in the gym. if not him, then Kevin Gates. And we've seen him doing push-ups, lifting weights, doing all. So these guys stay in the gym.
Yes.
So everybody's like, I want to get fit for the summer. I want to get back for the summer.
Uh-huh.
And they headed right to the gym.
Yeah.
And they must have started during the fall, winter seasons, and they
Right.
have been.
I
And
think
then
for
when the
me, I
summer
want to
months
do
get
more
here,
of like I want to do a lifestyle change. Because that's like you said, we do say they were like, oh, I want to get fit for the summer and stuff like that. It's a lifestyle change.
yes,
I want to get in shape. I want to learn how to have that, just live like that and make it a norm to want to go exercise, get some fresh air, eat good. It's nothing wrong with it. I even do fasting. It's and that's fasting is more mental to me. To kind of clean out my mental and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm getting my bag. So shout out
it's
to
time, y'all.
everybody trying to get their stuff together. Keep doing it. You can do it.
So, do we have any more questions for my girl Tika before we wrapped up? I made a new best friend, y'all. I love her so much.
Thank you so
And
much for having me, Stevie.
you are so welcome, girl. I got to have you back. This was a great conversation. This was well needed. We needed
Yes.
this in these dark times.
Yes.
Like I said, because black women, we've endured so much with this week with Kamala running for president. I must say, racism and misogyny is at an all-time high. And I
Yes.
think that seeing two black
Yes.
women come together and speak the things that other black women at home are watching would be great. So
Yeah.
it was perfect. It was
Rest
great.
in
We needed this.
paradise, Sonia Massey.
Yes, that
It
was horrible. That
is.
video.
It's oh my God. Like I'm telling you, I didn't I don't even like watching stuff like that, but it's just, I think around the world, just black women, black people, we're tired. And I'm telling you, that night, it was so difficult for me to go to sleep. I've never, to feel like that for a whole nother person you've never even met. That's why the stuff that you're talking about is so important. It's so important for us to come just to support each other, stay together, y'all, and protect our community is so important, y'all. We have got to be done with this stuff. I know I can't do it by myself. I know Stevie can't. We need each other, y'all. You have to see how it's important that this division that we got going on, it has got to stop. And I know it's not going to happen overnight, but when you're in your community, even if you're talking to a child or your neighbor, just anything, y'all, just anything helps. Y'all, we gotta get this together. Because all the people that was in front of us that fought for us, Martin Luther King, stuff like that, man, they paved the way for us. And like y'all gotta understand that we cannot do this in vain. We have got to keep on going and keep on fighting this fight. And so that's my spiel for tonight, y'all.
I
Black Power, I love
agree.
y'all.
And we love you too, girl. And I'm glad that you touched on. I'm gonna say one more thing before we wrap up and give you guys the final thought. Black women are so unprotected in these times. When I seen that video, I couldn't. I almost could not
Yes.
watch it. It was like a gut punch.
Yes.
And Sonia Massey could have been anybody's daughter. She could have been your daughter. She could have been
Yes.
your mother. She could have been your aunt. She could have been any woman in your family. And her last words were, "I'm sorry, and I rebuke you in the name of Jesus."
Yes. Yeah, it was so spiritual. It was a spiritual thing going on right there. And I just feel like his demons, something activated when she said that. And it's just like, I could talk about this type of stuff. I'm not even gonna I'm not gonna even hold y'all. But it was a deeper meaning. And her death would not go in vain. We need to understand it's deeper than what happened. She said those words for us, and it needs to wake us up of what's going on. So, like I said, rest in paradise, Queen. And I'm gonna continue to do what I can do in
As
my
well as myself.
power and stuff like that. So shout out
As well
to
as
all
myself, I'm
queens
always
out
gonna
there.
root. I'm
Yes.
always gonna root for black women. I'm always gonna want for us to win. I'm always going
Yes.
to root for the queer community. I'm always going to root for the black community, but
Yes.
mainly black women, because Malcolm X said it best: the most disrespected human being on the
Mm.
face of this earth is the black woman. And
Yes.
I've seen so much tyranny that black women had to endure, from Simone Biles at the Olympics. Like, y'all are talking about this girl's hair. Do y'all
Yeah.
realize how hot it is? You try jumping in a pool of water with chlorophene, and you're a black woman, you just got your hair relaxed, dark and lovely,
Yes.
and you get in the pool full of chlorophene and your hair, you're going to have a nightmare. And this humidity is not going to make it any better.
Yes.
So y'all out here pressuring this girl about her hair.
Mm.
I'm just like, can black women catch a break? If it's not that, then it's Kamala. If it's not that, then it's Simone. So I'm
Yes.
seeing all of these things going on with black women in the media, and it's just like, damn, can black women really catch a break? It's
Yes.
like, we can't win for losing.
Yes. Yeah, you're right.
But I love what Who or Me said, because me and Who or Me, we talk about this ABC as well too. The power is in our melanin. They can't take
Yes.
that away. Absolutely, they can't erase black women.
Nope.
They can't erase black people. And as much as they try to whitewash it and say, "Oh, this didn't happen to y'all," you know, the Civil War and slavery, these things, they try to erase it out of the stories.
Yes.
No, Black
Trying to take
history
it out the
will always
textbooks.
be here.
Man, no. And we're not going nowhere.
We are the
Mm-hmm.
blueprint. Black people were here first. We invented this. We are the blueprint. And you can't erase our history, our lineage,
Mm-hmm.
because we matter. Black voices matter, and we are the blueprint. If it wasn't for black people, you wouldn't have a potato chip, peanut, nothing.
Right.
You wouldn't have a hot comb. You wouldn't have any of these things if it wasn't for
Yes.
us. And what's surprising, we just celebrated the anniversary, hi Chef Ladybug, of the Alabama boat brawl. Takia, before we let you go,
Okay.
what are your thoughts? Because the black man invented a folding
Right.
chair. How crazy is that, y'all?
I am, girl, listen. That beat down is so historical. I
Homeboy jumped in the water and
Oh my
swam.
God. I mean, y'all, okay, at the end of the day, violence, you know, I don't like, I don't want nobody to get hurt. But baby, they needed that ass whooping. That and the thing about it is, it's more ass whoopers that need to be handed out. But that's the same thing I mentioned earlier about, I'm sorry, we have to protect our own. We have to. And those people went into action. You could tell they really didn't think about it, but we are tired. We are tired. And I just think everything that's gonna come and happen, all these are symbols of what's to come. So y'all better understand, we are coming together. We are coming together, and we're gonna protect our communities. We're gonna protect our own. Trust.
And I
So
must
I'm
say
proud of them.
that Kamala brought everyone together. She brought us all together. If we hadn't learned anything from her, she brought us together. She brought us a sense of joy. Trump
Mm.
brings darkness. She brought
Yes.
us together.
Yes.
And I love what ABC said: is black women create life on earth. Absolutely. Absolutely. So
Yes.
you wouldn't be nowhere without a black woman in this world.
Yes.
James Brown's song said what? It's a man's world, but you wouldn't be with nothing without what? A black woman. Period.
Okay.
So the Alabama boat brawl, when I seen the video first, I'm like, hashtag Alabama, what
Yes.
is going on? So I went and I watched the video, and homeboy took his hat off and tossed it up in the air to like activate some. I don't know what was he doing when he took it off and he tossed it up in the air, and it must have activated some sort of superpower in him. I don't know. And I don't believe that the man was trying to hit him with the chair. I believe he was just trying to cool the lady down. So, I mean, hey, like Tika said, we got to protect
Yes.
our own. So I don't believe he was hitting the lady with the chair. I personally think he was just, cooling her down. That's what I thought. So, but
Ooh-wee.
listen, this is times of awakening where we have to unite and come together. And today's final thought is on unity, and it comes from Henry Ford. He says that coming together is the beginning, keeping together is a progress, and working together is a success. So when we work
Yes.
together, we get it done, y'all.
Mhm.
So you know what we got to do. November 5th, get out and vote. We got to unite. It is Walls, Harris all day, every day over here. And protect black women all day. I'm always going to be vocal for black women in the queer community. You guys have been seeing me more than ever be vocal ask anything.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I gotta come out and say something because I'm
Yeah.
seeing racism, I'm seeing misogyny, I'm seeing all of these things with Kamala. I'm just like, she's a black woman,
Hmm.
and she's someone's aunt, she is someone's niece, she's someone's all of these things.
Yeah.
So it is time more than ever for black women, for all of us to come together. So I think this girl talk was
Yeah.
needing. And who are me? I'm glad. Did y'all enjoy the girl talk, y'all? Let me know. Who are me says it was a great conversation. It was needed because
Yeah.
my guests, the majority of this week have been guys.
Uh-huh.
But I'm like, okay, I need some estrogen up in
Yeah.
here. So I think
I'm honored. I'm honored
Tika,
to be here, y'all.
we needed this. We needed this girl
Yeah.
talk. So thank you so
You're
much, girl. And I'm
welcome.
glad to know.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks. I seen a couple follows come through. I'll follow you back. Thank y'all so much for having me. It's always a pleasure to just talk to my fellow people, my fellow queens. Thank you so much for having me, Stevie.
You are so welcome. And do you guys have any questions for Tika? Tika, any last words of encouragement, and where can they follow you and check out your projects, girl?
So it's gonna be Tika G. I know it looks like Takia, but it's a TEKIA_GEE. And yes, that is my real name. Um, so I got a lot of stuff going on in my bag. Like we were mentioning, King of Dallas will be coming out. But I'm married. These are some things that'll be coming out streaming. Um, I'm currently in pre-production of a new film called Defamation. I got cast for, and so I'm gonna be. I'll give you a little bit on this one. Will be it's a prison, has to do with like a prison movie. Very
Mm.
excited. I'm gonna be playing a counselor. And so yeah, I got stuff in the works, commercials, things like that. So just follow your girl on this journey. All I can really say is that I call myself the people's champ. I'm doing it for the girl out there that thought it couldn't be done, or even the
Yeah.
man out there that thought it couldn't be done. I'm just a regular girl from Dallas, Texas, and I had a dream. I spoke it, and I'm living it right now. And so a lot of people in my family, my friends, and stuff like that, I'm doing it for them. So rest in peace to my grandma Alice, one of my supporters and stuff like that. But yeah, just follow your girl Tika G, and I will follow you back, and we're gonna go on this journey, y'all. Peace and love, blessings, light, and just keep on, like I said earlier, just keep on loving yourself, take care of yourself, your body, that's your temple. And I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in today.
And who wants to know what platform are they going to be streaming on?
I'm going to say so far I do know for certain Tubi, Amazon Prime. Some of my films are on Peacock. As they come in, we usually shoot them out because what happens with streaming services, they usually go from they get released to in like waves, pretty much. So it'll start off with Tubi, then they'll announce later that it's going to Prime or Hulu. So that's how we end up finding out.
All right, y'all. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. The beautiful Tika G. And Tika, this was such a great conversation. Thank you so much, girl,
Thank
for coming on.
you. Hope to see you again soon, and much success to you, babe.
Thank you
Y'all have
so
a
much.
great
And we're going
day.
to set up something later. Talk
Okay.
to you later.
All right.
You too.